Hello there, my name is Chris Ogle and this is my 33rd Link4Growth news update. It is the 31st of August 2013. Well, it's back to school in a couple of days and nights are going to be drawing in and going to be back to traffic chaos again, and of course it's the slow run up to Christmas, although I suspect very shortly we'll be seeing the Quality Street and Roses tins in the supermarkets. What I'm going to do this week, give you an update on some of the events and programs we've got. I'm going to do a review of what we did last week, some of the developments we've got, new events coming up, new initiatives we've got for the first semester from September onwards, and events we've got coming up this week, and finally a few notices that I've been told about. So here we go. What happened last week? Well, on Monday it was a bank holiday, so not a lot happened on Monday. A chance to catch up or go somewhere if you had a chance. On Tuesday it was Potter's Bar and Islington. On Wednesday it was Spalding and Great Dunmow and Hitchin Drinks in the evening. On Thursday it was Rickmansworth at the Regis building there, and Google Plus training up in Coventry. And on Friday there was no event, so it was a chance to catch up with what had been an incredibly busy week, certainly for me anyway. Okay, Link4Growth, what's happening? Well, the CSR luncheon, this is corporate social responsibility. It's about bringing together the third sector charities and businesses to see what we can do to improve the local community. That kicks off this week. I think there's quite a large sort of trend at the moment towards businesses having more community involvement, certainly since things like the Barclays, the reports of the financial institutions and the big profits they're making, and how they don't really give much of a thought to community. And it's probably going to be one of the big trends of the next few years as businesses start to wake up to the fact that if they give back, it's actually very good for their business as well. So that kicks off, as I said, on Friday in Rickmansworth, and we've got some good charities booked in there, so I'm looking forward to that. District leaders, don't forget that your Facebook district page can also post onto your Twitter account, so do link that up. If you're having a struggle, you haven't managed to do it yet, do talk to Nikki Pepper and get that sorted, because it is another way of getting the message out there from your Facebook pages. Okay, so what have we got coming up events wise? Well, the Harlow launch is happening not next week but the week after. Good few people booked into that already. I think that's going to be a good one. Paul has told me that he's back on the case with the Chelmsford one, so once all the kids go back to school, then things can start to really pick up there. Castle Point, that's near Canby Island, a great venue there. I think we've just got to go down and meet them, and then that's going to be on the system for you to be able to book. Caerphilly, yep, we're still working on the Caerphilly. No date yet in the diary, but I'm hoping that very shortly that will happen. And we've been reconnected with the chap that's got the coffee shop in the centre of Coventry, and so I'm hoping that James and Barry, I think his name is, will be getting together and sorting that out. Probably be in October launch, that one. I'm going to reconnect with the Boreham Wood Metro Bank, try and get that lunch thing moved forward. That's they've had like a long summer away there, and I'm going to get back in touch with them. The Potter's Bar Google Plus workshop is now fixed for this Thursday, the 5th of September, from 2 till 5. So if you know anybody that would like to get involved in finding out more about Google Plus and how we're deploying it, things are picking up on that score, so it would be a good idea for them to go on that if you know anybody in the locality. Eastcote Drinks in Venue 5 is now booking, that's the 12th of September. Make sure, if you're involved in running an event, check out the Link4Growth Pinterest account. There's a board on there called venues we use. Can you just make sure that your venue is listed there, because the idea is that we can give back to those venues by publicising them. We put a link to their website. So if your venue that you're involved in isn't on there, please do tell me and I'll get it added. Watch out for Finchley drinks or lunch and or both coming soon. We may have Cambridge as well, looking at that emerging when the kids go back as well. Rugby, we've got a possible change of venue, so watch that space. That's the evening drinks on a Friday night. We're thinking of moving that. I'll leave that down to James and to Phil to organise. And someone mentioned something about Somerset in the week. I just can't remember who that was now, but that would be nice, wouldn't it, down in the old side of the country. So right, what else have we got going on? Well, the new mobile friendly website is slowly getting there. I think we're almost there. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Maybe I'm going to get a sneak preview this week. One can always live in hope. We've got these open source workshops now. This is gathering a bit of pace now. You know what this is? This is a mission to develop amongst us all 1,000 workshops covering the whole myriad of anything and everything that goes on in a community, and developing them to be able to share our expertise and our knowledge with other people. It's a massive knowledge sharing opportunity. People out there at the coalface know what they're talking about, telling other people who need to know that information, right? And everybody can join in. The PR one that we've got in September, the bookings are going really well for that. If you haven't booked in, please do. There is a limit to how many people can go on that, so do book in and get yourself a place, because it's going to be very good, I think. Now this week I met with Juliet Simpson. Now Juliet's a community subscriber. She lives in Watford, and her big strength is she helps people to write workshops. So she's going to create a workshop on how to create a workshop. Okay, sounds a bit strange, but I think this is going to be really popular because she's got years and years of experience in helping people communicate their message effectively, so people go away remembering it. Now we all need to improve on that. I need to improve on it. We all need to improve on our delivery, and I think Juliet's got some really good skills there that she can share with the people in the community, and it's just absolutely perfect for our open source Link for Skills, because people are going to be creating workshops who've never created workshops before, so that's going to be fantastic. And we've also got further development on the 7 Graces workshop. This is I was talking with Kate Griffiths earlier in the week. That'll probably be in early October. That's about getting people to understand the new business paradigm and about how things are changing, and the basic principles of the 7 Graces underpin what Link4Growth is all about. So if you have an idea for a workshop, for one of these open source workshops, then please do get in touch, or if you know someone that might be interested, then tell them about it. And we've already got quite a long list of potential ones, but there's always room for new ideas. So there's no excuses for getting the knowledge you want and the knowledge you need anymore with the open source Link for Skills. Right, the fun section on the community. Remember last month we had the full bottle of money with the picture. That's behind me there, you can see it. We're going to be counting that up over the next week or so, and all those people who have entered for that, we'll see who got closest. Remember, the winner gets 50 quid, so that's going to be really interesting. Now that competition's closed, but we have got another competition for September, and it's basically for the best profile and bio that you've got. It's going to be an independent adjudicator, and there'll be a 50 quid prize for the best bio. Now I go banging on about profiles and bios all the time. You do need to get your bio and your profile up to date, so here's an opportunity to do it and win some money at the same time, so that's fantastic. Pinterest, I mentioned this last week, there's the L4G community. It's a new board. If you are a subscriber to Link4Growth, you can actually be invited to participate and actually post onto that, and there are 1 or 2 people that have already done that. So if you are into Pinterest and you do have some content and you're a subscriber, then let me know and I'll invite you to do that. Don't forget the sound bites. I've got a list of people here that are interested in doing sound bites, and I'm going to get a couple done this week. That's on my list of things to do. Sound bites are an opportunity for you to get your message out to a much wider audience, so please do do talk to me if you fancy doing that. Right, what we've got coming up this week: tomorrow, which is Monday, there is nothing going on. Tuesday, Ruislip and Hertford drinks in the evening. On Wednesday is Waltham Abbey, Peterborough and Watford. Thursday we've got this Google Plus workshop over in Potter's Bar, and for district leaders you've got a district leader hangout in the morning of that day. And on Friday we've got the CSR luncheon down in Rickmansworth at the Scotsbridge Mill. So I just want to remind you about a few things that are happening at the beginning of September. We've got the accountability program, the next batch of people to go on that starting in September. So if you are interested in that, and there is a thread up on the forum about that, so please do check that out. If you do want to get some real results in your business, I recommend you go on that. Not for the faint-hearted, but well worth doing. And we have the advanced LinkedIn program for those that are just collecting names on LinkedIn, have promised themselves they'd use it more effectively and haven't managed to do so. This is an opportunity over 8 weeks to really get your head stuck into that and get some real results out of it. Talk to your district leader about participation on that. That starts on Monday the 9th of September. And if you're interested in becoming a digital strategy mentor, then we're going to have a training program to assist with that. There are loads of people out there that need support in their digital strategy. We just don't have enough people who know what they're talking about, to be quite honest. So we're going to have to create some, I think, and that's going to roll out at the end of September. All the new normal stuff about let's get more people into Link4Growth. You've got lots of tools on the forum to help you do that. There's an audio boo with me talking about Link4Growth. There's also some documents with the leaflets that we've got in PDF form. Do send them on to other people and tell them about Link4Growth. And the Enterprise Rockers thing, I'm working on those images. We should have all of those up and running probably by the end of next week now. We're going to be using Anita Turner to do those images. She's got a great offer in on September, so 2 for 1 on her hours. So if you want some work done, then I recommend you talk to Anita. Right, and that's about it. Oh no, one more thing. Paul Violet has got us entered. Link4Growth entered into an awards thing. So we do need to get people voting for that, and I'll get Paul to post a forum thread so that you can read all about that and join in with that and help us get some PR out of that. Notices Steph Taylor is well on her way now through this 1,000-mile bike ride from Land's End to John O'Groats. I believe she's up near Preston at the moment, on the way from all the way from Cornwall. And if you've not yet sponsored her, please do so. She has a Just Giving page. A couple of other people are doing things as well. Juliet Simpson next week on the 8th of September has got a Zumbathon going on in Watford. So if you're in that area and you fancy going and getting fit with 300 or so other ladies, then please do go down there. And there's also a page you can donate some money to that. It's all for about 5 or 6 charities. And also Graham Duval in Caerphilly is walking up the three hills in Caerphilly for the rejuvenation of an old mine building, which is going to be turned into a community centre for Caerphilly, and I think in the fullness of time we'll end up having a coffee being run there. So he has a Just Giving page as well. So do contribute to that if you can. That's about it. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all again next week.